Hi everyone, I'm Grahtles, and welcome to a new episode of City Skylines. This is our no highway city, and if you're new to my channel and you don't know what I do Let's Plays, tutorials, tips, tricks on City Skylines. So if you like what you see, like, subscribe, comment, and share. So the last time we left off, I did a live where we started decorating the campus, and I actually finished it up, and it looks pretty good from what I could say. And today we're going to build a ore industry. So let's go ahead, jump in, and get started. Okay, so here we are, and in preparation of the ore industry, which I would like to put right over in here between the mountains, I set up a cargo train and a passenger train. And I just drew in this little area, put on University City, and that will be able to employ the people in the ore industry, and it also brings people back and forth from over in here. So let's go ahead, let's jump in and get started on the ore industry. So I did a little research into the ore industry, and I really wanted to make a quarry-like ore industry, just because I really like the look and feel of it. And so I think we're gonna go in between this peak and this peak and kind of make a quarry right in here. So I did remove most of the trees. I'm gonna just come back up a little bit and get rid of those. We'll add some more later. And let's go into our terrain tool and bring the shift elevation all the way down. I'm gonna go about 800 and just right click down. So it's a little bit bigger than 800 because I kind of moved it around a little bit. And let's jump out. You can see there's a lot of weird clipping going on. So I'm just gonna go in with the smooth tool or the soften. I'm going to turn the strength down to about 30 and take this down to about 400. I'm just going to go around the edge like that. And it just kind of gets rid of that weird clipping look. Next, I'm going to go into the slope terrain, bring the size down to about 80 or 100. Let's see. 102. That should be good. I'm gonna clip right here. Actually, I'm gonna flatten this. I'm gonna level this terrain just a little bit right on the edge here, and then I'll just take the smooth tool, just soften that out just a bit. Now I'm gonna go into the slope, and I'm gonna grab right here. So about midway, which is about here, I'm just going to start building this up right along the edge and do something like that. I'm just going to go back, soften that just a touch, and I'm going to do it one more time. Alright, so that looks pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and grab a gravel road, and I'm going to put it on the curve tool. I'm going to bring it from about here. I think should be good. We're going to bring it up and just curve it in. Next, I'm going to grab the industry road, the medium, and I'm going to upgrade this. So it should look something like that. Next, I'm going to grab the soften. And I'm going to come right along the edge here and just bring that right around. Alright, so I'm going to go back into the level, and I'm just going to bring this back as well, just to kind of keep that rounded edge that we had. Something like that. Alright, the next thing, let's get out of here. I'm gonna come over here and I'm just gonna soften, whoa, not that, soften this, but let's go ahead and grab that. Let's fix that. Alright, so the next thing, I'm just gonna make sure this is kind of level, and it is. So let's jump into our roads again. Industry, straight. Let's see if there's a node here that I could pop to. There's one. I'm just going to draw a straight line. Let's turn that back on. Just do something like that. On this side, I'm just going to come in by about 2. And that looks pretty good. Next, let's jump into industries and the main house. So I'm going to put the main house right up in here. I'm going to grab our district paint, industry, and paint the area. Alright, so now that I've done that, I'm going to come back into the industry and I'm going to grab the maintenance building. And I'm going to put that up in here. And then I'm going to grab the workers' barracks. And I'm going to put this 1, 2 there. And another maintenance building right about there. So that's going to kind of overlook the work site. And I'm going to smooth this out. Next, I'm going to take another industry road, same one. Let's go here, here, and I'm just going to come out maybe 2 and come right behind the buildings. And next, I'm going back in industry. And down here we have these large ore industry storage. So I'm going to grab 2 of these. I think I'm going to put them right behind the maintenance buildings. Like that. Alright, so let's start working on our quarry. So I'm going to come in with our medium road. I'm going to go straight. I'm going to make sure this is down to 0. There we go. I'm going to come approximately here. To right about there and connect. So now this is lifted just a little bit. Don't worry, we'll use Move It. We'll grab a bunch of these. Let's grab them all. There we go. And that worked. Perfect. Next, I'm going to go back in. I'm going to grab this road. Make sure we bring it back up to reality here. And we're going to curve this. So let's see if we can find the middle of this road. So this is 3,600. We got to divide that in half, which will be about 1,800. Not about, but yes, 1,800. And we're going to just come down just like that. So we're not going to get this perfect, but we got it about 1,500, I would say. Let's come back to here and see. That's a little bit longer, so that is definitely not half. So I'm going to come back, get half, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back and I have this completely square. This is 1800 to the center and to both sides. I did have to move this out just a little bit. What I really want to do now is I want to take this and curve this road. So now that I've done that, I'm going to grab all the roads and I'm going to push them down to height except for our curve right here coming up. Alright, so that is pretty much our quarry. And now it's time to start building it out. So, let's go ahead, jump in, and see what assets we have. So in our ore, we have the small, medium, and large ore mines. We have the small and large underground ore mines. We have the seabed mining vessel, which is got to be placed on water, so we definitely will not be using that. Then we have the ore grinding mill, the glass manufacturing plant, the rotary kiln, the fiberglass plant. Then we have our storage, so we have sand storage, we have the ore storage, we have ore industry storage, which we placed already, and we have the raw mineral storage. So let's go ahead, let's jump in and start building this. Okay, so just like that, magic done. I put a medium road this way and across and just the smaller road around the edge. I think it just makes sense. There's going to be a lot of traffic coming through. So we do have the rotary kiln right here, glass, fiberglass. Let's jump back in and continue. So we do have our ore grinding mills. I think we'll put one there. So right now I'm just trying to get extractor, so all 4 plants, and let's go ahead and grab some storage. So let's go ahead and grab the sand storage first. Do want to leave a little space in case I want to run some roads through. So let's see. Come over to here, we'll leave 2, and we'll do that. So we can easily run a road through here and here. Let's come onto this side and come over to right here. We're going to grab the ore storage. Do the same thing. I think I'll leave 3 there and put that right next to that one. I think that looks pretty good. Then we have the raw minerals. Let's come over to this side. And I think we'll do that. So looking at this, we have plenty of room to add more extractors, more storage, even extra plants if we would like. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to kind of work this around a little bit with some roads, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back, and this took me quite a while to do. So I don't know how realistic it is. I mean, when you look at a lot of these plants and stuff, you're thinking, well, you know, some of this would probably be not safe, but you know, the heavy machinery running at the same time as them being underground, I really don't know. I did some research, but you know what? It's City Skylines. So anyway, we have a huge ore industry, as you can see, and I'm going to fill this in with a little bit of the gravel painter with the surface painter. And I just want this all to be that gravel color. Even the cement on these main buildings, I just want them all to be filled in with the gravel. Alright, so there we go. Next we're going to hook this up to our cargo train station down in here. So let's go ahead and grab those. Yeah, the medium industry road. I think that'll work well. Although this one I do have the nice looking one with the medium in between. Maybe we'll use that one because I really do like that. And because I like this road so much, I think we're going to upgrade these. Just to that point. Now over in here, yeah, no, we're going to go back to the industry road. Just fix that up. There we go. I'm going to delete this bit here. Now I did run power to it, and I actually may run just another road back behind here. Just like that. Alright, so let's get this started and see what happens. Alright, I'm going to leave this episode off here. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you like the quarry look of the ore industry? Do you like the new neighborhood we put in? The cargo trains, the passenger trains, and yeah, let me know what you think. So, thanks guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.